I want to show you what I invented next. No, I didn't invent it. To be fair, I got this off Jamie Oliver, right? Now, but nobody else talks about doing this, and it needs to be common knowledge. That's what you call a double steak, right? In other countries, it's just a thick steak. In England, they cut them, you know, boys, they cut them that thick, don't they? Right? The thing is, if you cook a steak that thick, you can get a lovely crust on the outside, and the middle will be perfect, right? Which is what I'm going to show you now. And this is what I'm having with it: some jacket potatoes with some. It's got some Gouda cheese in there, and got butter already in there. Gouda cheese, and I'll put sour cream on top of them, make it delicious. So that's my gravy that I made from the broccoli water. This is some pepper sauce. Yeah, you gotta have that with some steak. Now check this, dudes. 40p from Lidl, and it's delicious. It's fine. You don't need Tesco fucking. Oh, I didn't want to swear on the video. You don't need Tesco $2. Lidl's fine. All this is from Lidl. Look at this broccoli. Look at that beauty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry that up with some butter, salt, oyster sauce, and soy sauce. Mwah! Delicioso. And then I'm going to cook that steak, double steak, to the perfection. What happens is if you put salt and pepper on the outside, you get like a nice little bit of flavour crust. And then when you cut it after, it's just you get like well done and medium. All it's just delicious. Just trust me on this. Now that cost me 17.50 or something like that, which is very very expensive. But again, you know, if you go out to a restaurant, what would that cost you? Yeah. Now, and all I do is cut it in half, and me and my missus have half each, and it's too much. So what I might do this time is actually chop it into 3 pieces, and then one of us can have an extra piece tomorrow. Not sure. See how we go, or you can always have seconds, can't you? So I'll show you how it turns out. I'm going to cook the steak with garlic and onion. Just have it in the pan. Oh, and then throw a bit of butter in as well, and baste it as you're doing it. And one thing I've found is just add a bit of rosemary or a bit of that business into your oil that you're basting. Ooh. And what I'm going to do, sorry, I should have said that first. 2 minutes on each side. Bam, bam, bam. And then once the thermometer, right, gets to, let's have a look what we got in here. Beef, there you go, you can pause that. Mediums at 60. I'm going to try go for 57, but I always end up overshooting it. I might try go for about 55 actually, because I always end up going a bit more. Right then, let's do this. I forgot to say as well, so I boiled the broccoli, and these are green beans in here, and I had a couple leftover sprouts, so I was them in as well. Just boiled them for 4 to 5 minutes, and then drained them, added some butter and salt. Now, for a lot of people, that is perfectly just fine to eat. And it is for me as well. I would eat that all day and all night. But I found if I just put a little bit of garlic in there, oh, what you can do now, a little bit of garlic. Some of that's going to go in the steak, you see. And then oyster sauce and soy sauce, which I'll do in, I can't do it with one hand, hold on. Pause. Yeah, so I'll put in about a tablespoon of soy sauce and a tablespoon of oyster sauce, just because I'm feeling fruity, and the garlic as well. So now I'm just going to fry that up until the garlic is cooked, right? So when you know your garlic is cooked is when it starts to smell of garlic. You suddenly get a fragrance of garlic. But I mean, look at that, it's just going to cook its own. This is on a high heat now. Number 9. Oh yeah, I can starting to smell it. Starting to smell it. Right, there you go. I added a little splash of water to thin the sauce out. Um, that sauce. Mmm, it is good. Okay, so I'm just going to throw those in the side of it in a minute. Put it on quite a high heat actually. I probably should. Yeah, let's redneck it, man. Get down to about 7, I think. So I'm going to throw them on the side and a knob of butter, a good knob of butter. And the bin, got to be. Another thing I like to do is clean up as you go, along with mise en place, which means ready everything in the beginning. But I'm not talking in the sink now. So anyway, it's all done. Look, and I've got my potatoes in there. Right, they call me Jimmy Ten Names, but they also call me Jimmy Ten Pounds as well. And now you know why. So that's going to fry. Going to put that in the side of it with a knob of butter. A quarter of a teaspoon. Don't overdo it with those. Maybe half a teaspoon. Yeah, and then 2 minutes each side. But you want to be basting. Basting is like this. Get a spoon and just get the fat over the top of it as you're doing it. 2 minutes each side until we get to what did we say, 57, but I'm going to try this a little bit. I want it a bit pinker this time. Last time I did it, it was perfectly medium in the inside, and I wanted a little bit of red, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's the first 2 minutes done on one side, and see, it's already cooking well. This brown bit here, right, if you look it up on the internet, it's called a Maillard reaction, is how they say it in French. I think it's spelled like Millard, right? But this is what all the chefs know. That is where your flavour comes from. So you want a little bit of burnt bits, or browning as they call it. In the olden days, they'd say, "Oh, just sealing the juices in." But what they don't realise is that the protein reacts with the heat to make a Maillard reaction, which creates flavour. And because the steak is so thick, you only got to give the outside a bit of a browning. The inside is going to be delicious. Right, so a good knob of butter, and I'm going to waz all that in. That's just going to be for the side. It might not even get eaten, but it'll add to the flavour of the steak anyway. Especially when I put a bit of oregano or rosemary is the one, but I've only got mixed herbs, and it tasted fine last time. Yeah, so I'm on the second side now. So no, it's the third side. I flipped it twice, haven't I? So just get some kind of timer. I've got one on my oven, luckily enough. So just do 2 minutes. Oh, look how soft that is. I mean, some mad buggers would actually just eat that right now like that. I'm not like that. I'm trying to do one now, but what I'm going to do is get a spoon and I'm going to get that juice and waz it over the top, basting style. Right, so put some herbs in now, just in that bit there. Remember, you don't have to, oh, spoon's falling in. You don't have to do all this extra bit here. You can just put it in the pan, wipe its bum, and serve it if you want. It'll still be delicious. You put a spoon out now. Ow, yeah, bugger. Hiya. Right, so that's another 2 minutes gone. Pause. It's all about the bass, no treble. Oh, come on now. So I'm doing it one-handed, you see, but you get the idea. It's all about the bass. I'll use 2 hands and I'll tip that pan a bit up. Basting time. Look at that soaking in. We have to take the temperature soon. When you take the temperature, try going from the side. Try and get it in the middle. You can go like that, but just use the force. Time for another flip. Now let me give you some brilliant advice. When you flip it, always flip it away from you. I remember when I was a bit younger, I had burns on my chest from cooking cooking steak with no top on. I might have been naked, I can't remember, but I was cooking steak and I flipped it like that and it splashed me on my chest. Not like, you know, it wasn't that bad, but it hurt for about a month, you know. And in the middle of summer, I think it was summertime as well, so like I couldn't sunbathe properly. Just anyway, take my advice, flip it away from you. If you splash yourself with hot fat after I've told you, then come on, man, you get it, don't you? One thing you can do is you can leave the thermometer in as it's cooking, so you get an idea. 42. It's all this shot. 46, 43, going up, no. It's down, it's up, it's down. Anyway, we're going to go for 50 this time. Keep flipping it every 2 minutes, boys. Look how the fat is rendering down. Some people like fat. Ah, lass loves fat, man. God, she's like a rabid dog when it comes to fat. And surprisingly, after, you know, it's been a good, I'd say about 10 to 12 minutes now. Inside, it's still only, let's see, oh, 60 now. But it's because I pushed it, not put it in the middle. Oh, we're in business. Let's go. Now then, it was 40 for ages, and then it suddenly went up to above 50. Ah, right, look, it's different parts of the steak, but so that bit's just 50 there, but this bit here, yeah. So let me just have a think on now. How red do we want it inside? How red do we want it inside? Medium rare, 57. Yeah, we want 57, don't we? We want 57. If I go there, look, it'll be way above. If I go right into the middle, 54. I think I've cooked it perfect, lads. Now I wish I could cut it in half for you. In fact, I can. I was going to say I can't do it because our last is not on for another hour, but don't matter if I cut it, does it? Come on, me. Okay, you got to remember I'm rednecking it because I don't have no fancy equipment. So I've cut it. Let's look at the reveal. Oh, to me that looks just how I wanted it to be. Look at the juices coming out there. Slightly red. Now, what you got to remember as well, if you go to a restaurant and order a steak like this, it'll come from the freezer. Yeah, we got on the other video. We got a really expensive Chateaubriand, and when I researched how they cook them, is that they cook them in the oven for 45 minutes, and then they finish it off in a pan, which is completely fine. But you can't just have like Chateaubriand standing around in case, you know, somebody orders it. So it obviously comes out the freezer, and then they might have to defrost it quickly, which is microwave, right? These are restaurant secrets. But if you go to a farm shop, ask for a double steak, he'll look at you like you're a spaz probably. Then you just go, give me your thick steak, man. Steaks are normally 1.5 inches in America. So, and then but you can see how thick that is. Yeah, boy. Oh, and don't forget to let your juices suck back in. Just let it stand. Just let it rest for a bit, at least 5 minutes. Peace be with you.